This is Laurier Golden Talks, episode 5, You Gotta Eat Here. Kick it!
I wanna talk, I wanna be your friend. I get so nervous when I meet new people. But you don't mind cause you're a nice new friend. Let's go to school and just be friendly people. I just wanna sit and talk to you. Oh my, it's fun when we're together.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Laurier Golden Talks, your first, best, and only podcast pertaining to the Laurier community. I'm one of your co-hosts, Christine, and I'll toss it over to my other colleagues to introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Sharon.
I'm Yoko, the other Sharon, but we go by Yoko.
What's up, everybody? Craig Chips representing Vince Carter, 2004 Olympian and top 5 all-time Toronto Raptors.
Hey, and I'm Sean representing Wilfrid Laurier Golden Hawks miscellaneous hoodie collection.
Welcome to this week's episode. We titled it You Gotta Eat Here because today we're going to be delving into our favorite meals on campus, both at the Waterloo and Brantford campus, our favorite restaurants, and we've created a fun little game with this one. We're each going to throw out a few of our favorite meals, snacks, drinks, what have you, from Laurier, and then each of us are going to rate the food and see if it's underrated, overrated, or perfectly properly rated in all of our eyes. And then it'll probably get heated because all of us are Laurier campus food buffs. So we're going to try to reach a unanimous decision, but food can be polarizing. So we'll see what happens. That being said, I'm going to toss it on over to Sharon to tell us her favorite food.
So get this. All right. How do we feel? So I love food. I always love food. Very near and dear to my heart. So I'm going to throw this out there and see what the reaction is. Laziz shawarma. Are we over, under, or properly?
Are we doing a countdown here? A 3, 2, 1 reveal, or are we just...
Nah, I think we'll just let it hang.
You guys think it's properly rated?
Oh, Craig, your signs are so cute. Yeah,
My daughter's made these, so.
that's so cute. My 3-year-old also made these. Just kidding, I had to make it. I'm just embarrassed the way my son turned out.
You guys think it's properly rated?
I had it for dinner on Sunday.
Oh.
I hedged my bets. I've not convinced I've ever actually had shawarma. I had something once that was like shawarma, but I don't think it was actually shawarma. So
Middle Eastern and like screaming at you right now.
Yoko, I'm very sorry. I think all shawarma is slightly overrated because it has the rap of being like God's gift to the earth. It's good. It's solid.
Okay.
It's not like an 11 out of 10.
No, Lil C's, like, okay, maybe not 11 or 10, but I totally think it's proper. I love it. My favorite is falafel on sticks.
Oh, on sticks. She goes on the fries option.
A little bit of healthy with a little bit of bad.
On the rocks. I like it on rice.
See, and
Yes.
I've only ever heard of people ordering it on the rocks anyways, so that's my only basis to go off of.
Sharon, do you have one that's better? Like, do you like Osmos better? Do you like...
I like Osmos and Mosey's, but like these are like the fast places, but like me being Middle Eastern, like we go to really good restaurants. So like I'm a little biased where I've had the really good shawarma.
Yeah, that's true.
Place in like Mississauga and like Brampton or whatever. Like those are like good fast ones. Like Laziz is at the bottom for me, and then I would go the other two. But like hands down, it's like one of the restaurants that we go to that's like
Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to jump in here and I'm going to throw in one from the Brantford campus. Warmington's, their wraps. I'm going to say this. 3 properlies.
I said under because I have no idea what you're talking about.
I feel like Sean doesn't know what we're talking about.
Never did.
You feel like? I thought that was very clear.
No.
I don't know how I could show that more.
Explain it.
I like Warmington. So it's like this mom and pop shop, and you go in there and it's got the cutest couple. And I had like the best shrimp wrap. I've been there more than once. I had a shrimp wrap once, and I had a veggie wrap and with curly fries. It's just cool and fun, and just, yeah, I love eating there.
Nice little local Brantford spot
Yes.
right across
So-
campus.
Yes.
I went properly, but I would shade. No, I wouldn't say shade towards overrated. But here's the thing about Warmingtons that our audience doesn't know. It's this wonderful couple that are retired, and if you ever watch Seinfeld, which I realize I'm dating myself, just YouTube the Soup Nazi episode. That's kind of what Warmingtons is about. You can have all the food at Warmingtons you want, as long as it's on the owner's terms. So there'll just be random Wednesdays where they just won't be open. And you just go there and be like, we're closed because we feel like it. We're a retired couple. We don't need you. You need us.
What a way of
And
life.
so there's that. They're now exclusively cash only. So they're like, because they don't want to pay the credit card fees. And they're like, yeah, we don't really need to offer typical convenience to our customers. You can just pay with cash, or you can just not eat here.
But there's an ATM in there.
Oh, then you're
Yeah, with the upcharge. That's
It's like
not.
$1.50.
Did you just try and suggest
That's a coffee.
that a second, like that a second more, like an aftermarket ATM is as convenient as paying with a credit card?
But that's a good thing. She's saying that Warmington's is so good that she would pay the ATM charge to get a wrap from them.
Well,
Thank
she
you,
said
Christine.
that's an underrated then, in my opinion. I said properly because they are worth the extra runaround, despite the fact that like everything happens on Warmington's terms. And I've literally like gone in there and felt like I needed to keep my head down. Oh, that's the other thing. Don't you dare try and make a substitution. It's very clearly marked on the menu, and don't even think about verbalizing it.
I haven't had that experience. So when I went in, I needed to, because I'm a little high maintenance when it comes into ordering. I can't just take what's on the menu. I got to ask. And they were like, great. They switched it up for me.
You were
The jury
lucky.
appears to be out on Warmington's.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Speaking of the ATM charge, that is the same amount as a coffee. This one's going to be a little unique. My suggestion is study session coffee from anywhere.
Oh.
It can be Tim Hortons, it can be Williams, it can be anywhere. I have a feeling I know where one particular person is landing on this, but
My little star gives you a thumbs up.
Christine, one, I don't know how you can underrate it because it's already like
It's
the
so
highest rated thing.
it has
ever.
but that's how important it is. That's how crucial it is to me.
I'm kind
Yeah,
of surprised
coffee
Craig gave it properly.
Yeah, I
Here's
still
the thing.
never go wrong.
I
No,
don't
you're
need an
right.
infusion of caffeine to excel in my studies, but I realize that there's lots of other people that don't have it as good as me. So you just go ahead and use your performance-enhancing drugs. That's fine. You're doing it the clean way.
I like look forward to my coffee. I'm like going to bed at night and I'm like excited to wake up in the morning so that I can have a cup of coffee. Like
Oh, I
it
agree.
is everything to me.
I agree.
That's why. Thank you, Sharon, for changing your rating
I really did.
to underrated.
Yeah, I properly rated because my wife, who's an intensive care nurse, therefore a shift worker, drinks lots and lots of coffee, and it's a necessity.
That's
So
how I started drinking coffee with shift work. So
at
That was a great one, Sean.
jail.
yeah, cheese jail actually.
I'm sorry. I'm really excited that Cheese Jail was able to find its way onto multiple episodes
Circling back.
of the podcast. That makes me.
Yes.
I don't feel any regret. Okay, I'm gonna go next. This one's gonna be, so Fresh Food Company, which is the dining hall at the Waterloo campus. Waffles. The waffles at the Fresh Food Company.
No, you know what? I'm gonna go with this.
Okay, so Sharon Laylor, you and I words right now. Let's go.
I think she just has an issue with waffles, probably. Just in general.
Yeah, Sean's pretty much right.
And
Tell
I
me-
it's not a
No,
normal
So it's
thing.
not, it's indiscriminate waffle hatred.
Yeah, like, I just, really?
Pockets for the syrup.
Okay, all right, so
Okay, but
We're gonna
hold
just go
on.
ahead.
Before, like, I was gonna go for it. Like, Craig, I want to see it. But tell me what you feel is so good about those waffles.
okay,
It's magic.
here's the thing. If you love waffles, then waffles are magical, period. That's kind of the end of the conversation.
Okay.
The real magic about Fresh Food Company waffles is that they come off of your meal plan and they taste as good as any other highfalutin waffles you can get anywhere else in the world.
Greg, it's so funny that you said waffles because I specifically had dining hall breakfast as one of my underrateds, just in general, because I slept in too long to ever go. So I was always very sad when I slept in until lunch and missed the breakfast, which
So
includes
story
the
time with Uncle Craig. We back in my day, like it was really limited in terms of what was open in the food court, which by the way, compared to what I had in first year when there was a conveyor belt for your cafeteria trays and you got everything behind the mystery windows with the orange lights. Like that was year one, and then things really stepped up from there. So
Okay.
y'all don't know how good you have it.
I guess my whole jump in here is, have you guys ever had homemade waffles? Who grew up on homemade waffles?
Every
Are you
Are you
Saturday.
allowed to ask a waffle follow-up question when you've said that you like unilaterally don't?
Yeah, you've taken a very strong stance.
First you hate waffles, then you hate coffee?
Whoa.
I was in
did
the
not
middle.
say I did not say that I hated waffles. I want to know what's so good about Fresh Food Company waffles.
You just
They are as good as every other waffle, and they come off your meal plan, which maybe your parents paid for or already paid for. Therefore, it's the best possible waffle situation.
Okay. I'll concede a little bit.
So all I was going to say back to Sean about the breakfast is there was a limited number of stuff on Saturdays that would open. I'd go and do the make your own omelet and waffle combo, which is a lot of food, but like then you were good until dinner. And it looks like Sean is the host now because we've had our first ever technical difficulty dropout.
Welcome
Yeah.
Has
everyone
gone by
to
the
the fifth
wayside. And
episode
unfortunately,
of Laurier
she was
Goldmoss.
next.
Yeah.
So let's just flip it to Yoko.
okay.
Yeah,
I have
Let's
one.
go
Ready?
round two.
Okay.
All right. Okay, here we go. The works.
Oh, ooh.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
Yes!
uniformed agreement.
It's
Yes.
consensus.
Yes.
Honestly, like the works, fire
Yeah.
for a works burger anytime, any place, anywhere.
100%. Yeah, the works.
Fir-
My
First time
boy,
I had the works, it was exclusively an Ottawa franchise. And it was like, this is amazing. So yeah, it was a big deal when they came to downtown Brantford. And there's one close by in Waterloo now too, right?
yeah, just
Yeah.
down the street. And so, okay, so we got to do this. What's your favorite burger? She's back. What's your favorite burger from the works?
Me personally?
Oh,
Yeah, like everybody's got to give their
Malibu
favorite.
meltdown,
Malibu
Son of
meltdown.
a beach, or getting piggy with it.
I know none of those three.
I think mine's Smoky Mountain, which is like the ultra boring. It's barbecue sauce and bacon, which as a rule, anything I can put barbecue sauce and bacon on, I will.
My order at the works is a glass of water because I don't like the works.
I knew it.
Oh,
I knew it.
consensus broken.
I knew she was gonna go for overrated.
You broke it. We all
we
said
were-
proper.
While you were gone, we were 4 wide consensus properly rated.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't like it.
Okay.
Okay. You go, Christine, because
Birthday
you
parties
left.
at the Brantford campus, very difficult. Because that's where everyone wants to go. Like, we're going to the work. So I'm like, one water.
Okay, so I got to give you my son's real quickly because I think it's crazy. I like the works, but he loves the Reese's Cups peanut butter burger. Yeah, why, right?
Well, no, some people do that thing. I'm just not those people.
Exactly.
Okay, Christine, go.
Yeah, I think I cut out on my turn. The perfect time to
Yeah.
make a fashion, really make everyone wait for it. Because you guys were talking about the fresh food company and your meal plan and all that stuff at the dining hall. I lived in an apartment style in my first year residence, which means I didn't get the typical dormitory style meal plan. I got convenience dollars, like a debit card. I used all of my money at one place and one place only, and that was Wilf's. And you could catch me every Thursday night, wing night. And if I wasn't eating wings, I was eating buffalo chicken sandwiches. So I'm going to go my favorite meal at Laurier, the buffalo chicken sandwich from Wilf's. Sean and I have bonded over our love of buff chicks.
I mean, that's a pretty strong endorsement. 3 properlies and 2 unders.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's a sandwich that brings it strong.
And I toss it in hot sauce, like in hot wing sauce. So it's really just the place to be.
Wolf's,
Nice.
Wolf's has its moments.
I love Wilf's.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So I'm just going to jump in here. And since we're on a Wilf's motif, and just because I think, like, I don't know anybody that goes or connects or somehow connected with Laurier does not know about spin dip. So I have to throw that out there. So give me what everybody's thinking about the spin dip.
Okay, it is not overrated, guys. It's literally magic in your mouth.
Sean,
Sean totally said he was going to go overrated before we hit record, and he is folded like Superman on laundry day.
yeah,
Right.
overrated.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it, Christine.
It's like good. I do really have to give it that. It is perfectly fine. It is yummy. But I think what started to lose me was when they started throwing spin dip in every possible menu item at Will's. They're like, you have a Caesar salad? How about some spin dip? Add spin dip to your soup. And it was like, I'm okay, I think. I think I'll just keep it with the pita.
Well,
So
I haven't.
It's good, but it's okay.
I haven't had spin dip that way. I'm talking about spin dip with the chip or with the bread.
Yeah.
So like that's where I'm at. But my other thing is, Craig,
Yeah.
are you saying that about spin dip because you've just been around Laurier way too long and you've had it too much?
No, so I would say that there is a part of me that's jaded about this whole thing.
Okay.
But to Yoko's point and the comment, it's magic in my mouth. I don't like spin dip. And so you're like, oh, you'll like this spin dip. I'm like, no, I don't like spin dip. They're like, well, you got to try this spin dip. I'm like, no, I don't, because I don't like spin dip. So
Well, then that's fine.
not
It's like
spin dip. It's still
Waffle.
just spin dip. Therefore, and the cult following, and I think Christine makes a very good point, that as soon as you're like, it's overexposure, like it just, if you be like, okay, we'll add this to everything and it will make it better. No, at that point you're buying into hype. You're not buying into actual
The
taste.
product. Also, too much cheese hurts my stomach. So
So does mine, but I'm so willing
okay.
to risk it.
Born
Yeah.
and raised dairy
Yeah.
farmer. That's a non-issue for over here.
Good point. Okay.
I don't know. Should I go with the last one here or no?
Yeah, sounds good. Sean, you're up. Save the best for last.
This one's gonna be kind of painful. When I got out of high school, I thought it was my favorite thing, and now as I've grown older and wiser, I'm submitting an overrated for smoked poutineery.
Oh.
Mm,
Once you've grown up and you've expanded to places such as Lonnie's in Brantford campus and you taste what a real poutine tastes like.
Yeah. Okay, Christine, you won me. Yeah.
No, I'm just to buck the trend. I'm going properly.
I'm like in
I
between.
think no. Here's the
Sean,
thing.
what was your sign?
Oh, Yoko, put one sign down. There.
Yeah, Sean, what was your sign?
For what it's worth, I have an exponential curve. As the day goes by, the curve goes up for smoked poutine.
The later it gets, the more you want smoked.
Interesting.
That's fair.
Okay.
That is so true. I can attest to that.
Okay. Yeah.
What's the primary variable that changes that relationship, Sean? Just out of curiosity.
A late night snack of smoked poutine at like 10 p.m. Delicious. A dinner choice of smoked poutine just leaves you feeling gross for the rest of the evening.
You're not wrong.
Spoken like a champ.
So I realized Sean wanted to land the plane real quick here because we're running short on time. But I feel like Christine and I still get our last shots, but we'll go lightning round style.
Okay.
I'm going to go another Brantford favorite, Dairy Delight.
Oh, yeah.
I love dairy.
Okay, Yoko, you're on an island, so explain yourself.
I know. Like, I mean, it's like that ice cream place, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't think it has incredible ice cream. It's like any other ice cream place to me. Like, I don't
Okay.
think it's like incroyable. I'm
They
not.
let me have a chocolate ice cream cone or a swirl, but also dipped it in chocolate. That's kind of all I need to say.
I know.
All
like,
I have to say is,
you can get that at
Yoko,
like, McDonald's.
yeah, Yoko, you're wrong. Respect your elders. And two, sometimes quantity is as important as quality. You
I
get
guess.
no more ice cream than you get at Dairy Delight.
That is
All right.
true. Yeah.
Christine, bring it home. Last one.
Oh goodness. Since it's, oh goodness, I'm torn between two. Real quick, I'm just gonna give a quick shout out to my day old muffins on sale for $1 at Golden Grounds Cafe at the Brantford campus. I love you, keep doing your thing, but I am gonna land the plane with my favorite meal when I visit the Waterloo campus, and that is mac and cheese with jalapenos in it from Veritas Cafe. Sean and I have the same palate.
Yes, you do.
So I'm not a mac and cheese guy, but I mean, I'm bowing out on this one because I know that I'm in the minority. So
Yeah.
I'm just
Love
gonna play it safe. Can you get that mac and cheese at the Veritas at the Brantford campus as well? Is that
You certainly can. You can get, and I get it at both now. But
Oh.
it was a treat when I went to the Waterloo campus, and now it's like I want to eat it every single day now that it's at the Brantford campus in Veritas. So I have to still limit it to the Waterloo campus, or else I'll be 500 pounds.
Did you close with a multi-campus food choice on purpose?
Yes.
Yeah, of
Who's
course.
our hostess with the mostest, everyone?
Yes, Christine.
Christine's like, yeah, that's exactly.
Totally, that was on purpose. Okay, guys. Well, that is it for us, and You Gotta Eat Here. Hopefully, we've made you all very excited for your future years at Laurier, tasting all of the delicious foods that we have mentioned. We'd love to hear what you think. If you've had, spin dip at Wilf's on a campus tour, or if you've been to Veritas at either campus, you live in Brantford and you have some strong opinions on Dairy Delight, let us know. We want to hear that. You can let us know at recruiters@wlu.ca. You can go over to our wlu.ca/virtual experience and see campus tours, get in touch with our current students and talk to them. And Sean, you have a sign as well. Laurier at Home for all pre-recorded webinars and where our podcast will be recorded. So if you miss an episode, you can catch up there. And Craig, you can kick it.
I wanna talk, I wanna be your friend. I get so nervous when I meet new people, but you don't mind cause you're a nice new friend. Let's go to school and just be friendly people. I just wanna sit and talk to you.